What's going on, guys? It's December 3rd, back for another Sunday market update. Bitcoin sitting around 39,600. We just keep grinding up. And today we're just going to look at the charts. Been sick all week, but feeling better today finally. So let's go through some of these charts, see where we're at, see what's been going on this past week. As you can see by this daily chart, it's been a pretty good past 3 days. So uh, let's zoom in really quick. We'll go through Bitcoin. We'll look at ETH today. Go look at our dot swing position that I talked about last video, and then some XRP and maybe ALGO, a couple other things. So let's dive into it. We'll look at Bitcoin here to start. So as we can see, we had this pump up, and then we had this falling wedge play out actually perfectly, like textbook. Let's see. I think we surpassed our target. Yeah. So we actually, we hit our target and we've gone even higher. We hit 39,834 ish. So close to 40K. Can almost taste it, right? Mwah. So close. But we are still in this like ascending channel that I have drawn out here, it looks like. So who knows? Maybe we come back down to the middle or the bottom of the channel if I extend it. But we would love to see a breakout here. That would be phenomenal. The only other thing that I could see would be that we had like this, around 38K resistance, and then this was almost in, an ascending triangle, and we broke out. And I mean, if you were to take the measured move of that ascending triangle, that should take us to about 42K. So what's going to play out here? Are we going to keep following this ascending channel, or are we going to follow the breakout target of that ascending triangle? Again, guys, none of this financial advice, by the way. This is super amateur TA, not a TA expert. Like I said, I've just been staring at the charts for the past 2 years. So I have like a little experience looking at the charts, a little bit of knowledge, but let's zoom out even more. Let's go into the weekly. So we're about to get a weekly close today, and this weekly close looks freaking great. Honestly, the only thing, I don't see any resistance here until around, 47K right here, the swing high that we had. I would expect over the next couple weeks we have a good December and we come up here, but who knows? A lot of people are calling for a back test of, 32. We'll see what happens, right? We'll see what happens. That's all I can say. But things are looking good for Bitcoin. Bitcoin leads the market. Uh, so hopefully we start to see some other coins follow. I know some coins have been pumping. The ones I'm primarily focused on haven't done much, but you know, that's how the market works. Bitcoin moves and then everything kind of just goes when it decides to go. So RSI also, creeping up. Normally when we get RSI up here, that means we're, headed for a pretty big bull run. So let's move on to ETH, because ETH about to have an awesome close as well. Let's just draw a horizontal line. Yeah. So ETH broke out over this horizontal resistance we had. And assuming nothing changes, we're about to get that weekly close right up here on ETH. And again, we break out of this range. What's the next level of, resistance I'd expect to hit? Like you could say 2,500, these lows right here. But I would honestly expect ETH to come all the way up to like 3,500, back to the swing high, because this is just like a straight line down, like no price action here. I think that's what it's looking like to me. Assuming we hold this breakout and it's not a fake out, I would expect to see 3,500 in the coming weeks, coming months. So that's what I see. And again, ETH is going to lead the altcoin market. ETH starts going, everything's about to go crazy. Because then if we pull up total 3 for crypto, this is the total crypto market cap excluding Bitcoin and ETH. Let's draw another, horizontal here. So this was like our Wyckoff range accumulating down here. We've broken out, and now for 3 weeks, we've held above this resistance flip support. So I would expect continuation, and a straight line. I don't know where the arrows are. Let's just draw it. Boop. Just like that. Right back up to here, around 800 billion. So doubling the whole altcoin market cap is what I would be expecting to see now, assuming this holds and it's not a fake out. We should see a huge rally coming, Santa rally, Christmas rally, if you'd call it. Why not? So it looks good. It looks primed. We'll go over to DOT now. So Polkadot again. Polkadot's just in this accumulation range, and we've seen stuff like Solana, Chainlink, AVAX. They've broken out of their accumulation ranges. DOT hasn't. Okay, so that's why I've taken a swing position on DOT. I bought it like right over here or something. So I'm up, I mean, what, like a few percent, but that's not really what I'm looking for, obviously, right? I'm looking for DOT to break out of this accumulation range and go test the lows over here, or again, the swing high over here that we had between $16 to $24. Because once we get a breakout of this Wyckoff, just like here, I'll pull up Link, pull up Chainlink. Chainlink had this Wyckoff right here, right? We broke out of this range and boom, we're going up testing this swing high. I think the actual swing high that I'm referring to is this one. Looks a little different on this chart, but we came right up to almost this swing high right here, 17. We rallied from 560 to, so like 3x, right? 550 to 16. So DOT, again, looking primed for a move up. And that's why I've taken that swing position. But again, now we'll go through like my main holdings, what I'm really focused on for this bull run. None of them have really moved. Quant still hasn't done anything, sitting at $100. XLM, still nothing. We had like the breakout along with the XRP lawsuit announcement, come back down, retested the top of this range. You could say held it, bounced off, and now we're trying to get a bounce, but still nothing's really happened. HBAR has looked really good for a while, but this one, I'd be looking for a solid break of, around 6.5 cents. Then we could say we're like actually breaking out of this accumulation range down here. But we did have a big falling wedge on HBAR, faked out, came back in, broke out, retested, and now we're bouncing. So it looks good technically, right? But it still hasn't really done much. I would be waiting to see this breakout. First test would be around this previous high, like 9-10 cents. And then assuming we can get past that, I would expect HBAR straight to 20 cents. Algo, actually, I mean, it's performed the absolute worst in the bear market out of any of the other ones I've talked about. Algo went down from its high at $3 to its low, 97%. So not doing too hot, but we have broken out of this descending resistance. We're coming up testing this support / resistance line at around 13 cents, 14 cents. And it looks like we broke above it. Now we like retested and we're kind of bouncing. It's not perfect, but just the fact that we got out of this descending resistance, I would expect Algo to go higher. I would expect to at least, assuming Bitcoin doesn't take a massive dump, Algo should come back up to like the mid-20s, in my opinion. And I think we're headed there. We're on the way. Algo looks strong, even just today. Today alone, Algo got a good push. It got above these previous highs. Looks like it's retesting them, and then hopefully we'll see continuation. And finally, most importantly, XRP. XRP did see a little push overnight. We got a little pump back up to these towards these highs at like 63.5, but again, straight back down. It really feels like they're manipulating the price, suppressing the price. Because look, dude, this, I saw a tweet too, and I think it's accurate. Let's zoom out. This phase we're in right here really reminds me of this phase right here. It's so boring. Like nothing's happening. While Bitcoin is also ripping, which makes it even worse because we see Bitcoin going up and XRP is just sitting here doing absolutely nothing. Now, I will say the one good thing is that with that little push yesterday, we are back above this line at 61.7, 61.8. So we're above an important level, in my opinion. And we have, you know, call this double bottom, inverse head and shoulders, whatever you want. And if we can get a break over this level of 62.8, like close over 63, then I would expect continuation. Also, just based off the pattern that I have here, right? We call this a run, a downward, like a descending channel as a flag. We broke out of that flag, so I would expect the target to be right near the top of this wick, like around 90 cents from the point of breakout. So we'll see what happens. I think we look so solid, like we look set up. Look, on a bigger time frame, you could also call this little cup and handle. And you know, your breakout would be, oh, your breakout should take you to $1. Like the fact that XRP isn't at $1 right now, it's like honestly kind of criminal in my opinion. But look, we're here for the long run. We're here for the utility. Hopefully, we're getting close to a point. It seems like where that's going to kick in, and I think XRP. Look on the long-term chart, it's setting up for something phenomenal. It's setting up for a crazy run like this, in my opinion. Not financial advice. I would be surprised if XRP does not break its all-time highs within the next year. I think that'd be crazy. I mean, maybe it goes out to this thing and goes all the way to 2025, and it just fills out this triangle. That'd be brutal. That'd be painful. It's possible, but again, we'll see. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? But overall, Bitcoin looking good, which means crypto market looking healthy, and it looks like we're headed in the right direction. I think Bitcoin's headed to the mid to high 40Ks within the coming weeks and months. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like, comment, subscribe for more market updates in the future, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.